The word blimp comes from the sound a British commander heard when he flicked an envelope in 1913. Commander A.D. Cunningham made that little noise and called them blimps, and by 1916 it was showing up in military documents. Before that, they were just called dirigibles or powered airships. The first powered airship flew way back in 1852. French engineer Henri Giffard built a 143-foot-long hydrogen-filled balloon attached a 3-horsepower steam engine to turn the propeller and flew it 17 miles. It was proof that balloons could actually be steered and controlled instead of just floating wherever the wind took them. America's first attempt at a military blimp in 1917 was a complete disaster. The Navy's version could barely reach 30 miles an hour, and if they pushed it any harder, the transmission burnt up mid-air. They damaged it while trying to haul it back to the ship and just scrapped the whole program. Then came the Hindenburg in 1937, and that thing burned up before it hit the ground. A spark set the hydrogen on fire while it was landing in New Jersey, and the whole airship was consumed in 32 seconds. 36 people died, 22 crew members and 13 passengers, and 1 ground worker. The whole world watched it on film in theaters. Now, growing up, I thought everybody died on the Hindenburg, but it turns out 62 people actually survived. They don't use hydrogen anymore. They switch to helium, which won't burn. You can punch thousands of holes in a modern blimp and it won't fall out of the sky. At altitude, the helium pressure inside equals the air pressure outside, so the helium's not pressing to escape. It just sits there. It's not flammable either. It's inert. If there was a massive helium leak, it would actually put out all the fires for 100 miles and everybody would be suffocating, but nothing would explode. There's only about 25 blimps operating in the world today. More than half of them are for advertising, like the Goodyear blimp and DirecTV. Modern blimps fly overweight on purpose now to save money. If they filled them perfectly balanced, they'd have to dump ballast to take off and release expensive helium to land. Instead, pilots just fly nose up the whole time and let the engines compensate for the extra weight. The Goodyear blimp is 246 feet long. It can fly for 24 hours without stopping and reach speeds up to 73 miles an hour. That's about 369 bananas long, or the volume of 52 blue whales, though I don't think the whales would much like being packed together like that. The blimp doesn't have any frame inside. It's just sewn into the shape and inflated like a mylar balloon, and the pressure keeps it rigid.